So yeah, my name is Ruslan. You can call me Raz, that's my nickname. I'm originally from Ukraine, then moved to Poland around 7 years ago and got my first job in-house recruitment there in a local tech startup called Cadility. It's actually HR tech as well. And after working there, I moved to Berlin and joined N26. It's a hyper-growth scale-up mobile bank. Basically, when I joined, it was 200 people, and then we grew to over 1,000 in less than a year. It was crazy hyper growth, and I kind of firsthand saw how big is the talent shortage on the European market. And me and my co-founder realized that there is a big need for an agency that can help hire engineers, and this is how we started. We started hiring engineers for local tech startups, and yeah, that's basically the story. When we were like 1, 2, 3 people, we were still using spreadsheets, Excels and so on. But at some point we realized that it's really hard to manage all this massive amount of data. We started looking at different solutions. Mostly at the beginning, we thought that we can just go with any type of CRM. We tested a few CRMs like Pipedrive and others, but we at some point realized that the problem that these CRMs, they're just not designed for recruitment. They're very good for sales, but not for recruitment. Then we started looking at Zoho Recruit and Bullhorn, but the problem there that they're like very old school. They're very corporate. They just maybe created for huge agencies, but not for smaller startups like ours. And we wanted to do something modern. Then we look at tools like Airtable. To basically, we thought that it could be like a spreadsheet, but a little bit better. But with Airtable, we realized that it required a lot of hands-on work and customization, and we just wanted something out of the box that can go up and running. And that's how we found you guys. Like we tested the tool, we tested Recruit CRM and decided. Yeah, so we looked at 5 to 6 different solutions, and what we really like about Recruit CRM is the simplicity, and you could feel that there's a clear understanding what are the agency needs. You could feel that this is not just another CRM trying to be like something between ATS and CRM. It was really CRM for recruiters. And and we had a call actually with your founder back then when the company was relatively small, and we were surprised to hear that he has a lot of agency experience and understanding of the agencies. And yeah, we loved the tool. Yeah, so it was, I think, already 5 years ago when we started using Recruit CRM. As far as I remember, the team was really happy about that. They were really surprised how simple the tool. Team was super happy with the integration with LinkedIn and the extension that was there, and the ability to manage large volume of candidates. Everyone was extremely happy, and we're still happy about that. Yeah, I would say that the time to hire was increased around by 20% because we were able to present the candidates much faster to the clients. Time to present the candidates was, I would say, at least increased by 2 times, because it's if you compare it with going into a spreadsheet and then trying to find a candidate and then create a page that we can share to the candidates. In Recruit CRM, it was just like a few clicks, you just present the link with the candidate. I would say that we had around, mostly I would say the time to hire and the time to present the candidates was something that we increased significantly. It's something we were measuring ourselves. The Chrome extension and email integration is something that helped a lot. Because the ability to quickly reject the candidates, to invite them to the next step, and then having these templates, this is super time saving. And before we had to do it all manually. The Chrome extension as well is something that saves a lot of time because you don't need to manually copy paste information. I think it's a huge time saver, and really thanks you guys have it. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. I think everyone should do that. I mean, and I don't know how Recruit CRM is handling like agencies with hundreds, thousands maybe of candidates if there are agencies like that. But for our agency of the size of ours, when at some point we were like up to 20 recruiters in our team, it was perfectly working, and the customer success experience, like, and overall like support that Recruit CRM is giving with all the troubleshootings, I think it's like top level. So I definitely recommend it.